Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for Willow episode 4. Last episode, things really ramped up as we got quite a bit of things happening in the last episode. It seems like the momentum was finally kind of kicking off after those first 2 episodes, and I really had fun with it. Was it perfect? No, but I still really enjoyed what all we saw. It was fun, and we actually had some character progression with some of the cast in this so far. So I'm curious to see where it goes. We're heading up onto a spooky castle now, as the gang has kind of reached the top of this mountain, or this pathway to kind of get to where they need to go. This detour. Graydown has been infected by the same kind of magic or something similar as what we saw with the commander previously, that he got wounded in the mix of this battle with him and his soldiers that have been turned. I'm very curious to see where that goes. So with that all said, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop in. So if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes from reaction to the entire episode. You also get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You can suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We've got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and trying to make it worth your while since you are going to support the channel. But of course, I know how we can do that. And a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping us grow here on YouTube. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 4, The Whispers of Nockmaar. Here we go. This is a different book. Ooh.
What do you think she used these for?
Bavmorda knew how to romp. Legendary parties. 3-4 days in a row. All kinds of weird shit.
Okay.
How long does he have before it takes hold?
Not long. Sometime in the small hours of the night, he'll lose control.
Man, this is starting off so somber, man.
I mean, we all know it has to be done. And if I have to decide between saving Arik and waiting for Graydown to turn into some kind of monster...
Hey, you should put that in your wedding vows.
Kid's right. I've had some experience with this before, and I know I'm not strong enough to stop it.
If Her Highness is in such a hurry to see it done, she ought to do it herself.
Oh, you don't think I will?
I don't.
When she was young, your age, Bavmorda was bright, curious, full of promise. She was abducted by members of a secret, long-forgotten sect, the Order of the Worm. The Crone radicalized her, converting her with their warped beliefs and gifting her with unnatural powers. She once changed the entire Galadorn army into pigs. Roselle and I eventually changed them all back. There was chaos, pigs everywhere.
Sorry, all of them? Turn all of the pigs back into people?
I think so.
That would make the lunch a little less appetizing.
Very potent. Precise mixture of herbs, tonics, and tinctures. Applied at the proper time, while the purgation is read aloud. And his fluids drain.
What kind of fluids are we draining?
Blood,
Oh,
pus, discharge.
God.
Surprise me.
Go to the armory, fetch me a dagger with an ivory handle and selenium blade.
That was quick. Basically performing an exorcism in a way.
No matter what, stand at the high tower. It's probably a portal to the netherworld.
Don't touch the evil goo. Stay out of the high tower. Everybody got that? I just gotta say I'm feeling really energized and optimistic about this exorcism.
Called it what it was. An exorcism. Love it. Having fun with this.
All I remember about being a kid is mucking stables and mending bridles and bits. And I was grateful. When Valentine took an interest, he gave me something that I'd never had. A way to use my anger, to channel it into becoming something. He gave me a sword, and I killed him with it.
I know.
I'm going to the apartments to keep watch.
I'll come with you.
Just help Willow and Elora gather what they need.
Yeah, man. wouldn't drink anything in this godforsaken place. Like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it like a siren song in a way? Like to like call anybody who walks past to it to free it? Or open it or whatever? I know there's probably a bunch of stuff that was in the movie that we're kind of glancing over, but like I don't remember enough like about the details like that. Boorman, god damn it, man. He's starting to frustrate me a little bit, especially after what he did last episode.
Brian possum bladder. Red-throated possums eat nothing but nightshade. Cook down its spleen and voila, essence of.
Is that what you put in your muffins?
Among other things.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Can you just go and check if they have any?
You think that's something people just have in their cupboards?
God damn
It's a
it.
shot, right?
Whoa, relax.
Ooh.
Is that part of...
No. I was sick when I was a kid.
Oh.
With what?
I don't know exactly. I'm not supposed to talk about it. It's shameful.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Just means you're resilient is all. We're gonna fix you right up.
Wow.
But this might
What in
hurt
the
a little.
world?
Or a lot.
Willow's like, no, it's gonna hurt. God damn, man.
Hi. What are you looking for?
Brian possum bladder?
Ah, you never find it when you need it.
If this ritual doesn't kill him, I'll have to.
Uh-huh.
What?
Bavmorda would be very proud of her granddaughter right now.
Ooh. Oh, that was quite the jab.
Basog, Tarong, Amok.
Hurricane.
Amok?
Perfect.
Gashog, Basog, Tarong.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about him in the beginning, man, but he's like a pretty solid, badass little guy, man, in his own way. Oh no.
Blame yourself for what you stole from me.
It wasn't me. It's okay. You can do this.
Oh god. Oh great, more whispers. Oh, that's the title of the episode, Whispers of I was about to say Kasdan, dude. Nockmaar! Oh, he can't even find it now.
Hey, you think spoiled wine can make you...
What?
Is the capsule shifting?
There's somebody there. Can anyone hear me? If you can, please talk to me.
Eric, we hear you.
What in the world?
It's dark and hot. I'm alone.
I think he might be in on all of this.
It's the Lich. He's trying to break our concentration. Don't let him.
Eric, that is.
Cool. You shouldn't be doing this, Nana. You know
Oh.
how it ends. You can't change it. You can't protect her.
Shut up!
Tell her the truth. Tell her everything, or I
Shut
will.
up, I say! Shut up!
What does that mean?
Oh god.
Is there something that you're not telling me?
Meet who? It doesn't matter!
What happened to your village?
Listen, if you can't be of any use, leave. Now, go!
Yeah, now's not the time.
Try to relax.
Now it's calling his name.
I'm trying to tell you something right now. Can you...
before.
Wait, I'll come with you. I cannot lose you a third time.
Oh, God.
Willow's gonna be pissed.
It does bother me every now and then how contemporary some of the dialogue is, but I'm just trying to move past it. What in the world? Oh.
Your reign of terror is at an end. She will come back. She will finish.
Oh, wow.
She's here. I feel her. I see her. Oh, she's grown up.
Aww.
So resilient.
How do we know it's you?
Oh, I don't know. My fiery aroma, my sweet singing voice. Take your pick.
Tell us something only the real Boorman would know.
Okay, you two have totally got the hearts for each other.
Ah.
Where is it?
Oh, hey!
You the only one in the catacomb for me. That means you're the only one who could have guessed I had it.
What?
The lock's Arcana. You have no.
Please remove your grubby hands from my princess.
Where's Willow?
He was able to draw the poison out of me, but somehow it got into him, and now he's the lich, and I'm, well... You get my point. Sorry, do you mind helping with this? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think that's what
Willow's not, so
happened.
come on. We have to find him. Thank you, by the way, for saving my life.
I don't know, I don't trust this at all.
The high tower.
The ritual of the 13th night, a doorway between two worlds, yes.
This isn't boding
Very
well.
possible. Look, the tower.
Seriously. You have such a low opinion of us. You really think we're gonna fall for that old chestnut?
No, he's right. There's someone up there.
Maybe.
I love this fucking haunted house shtick that's going on. It's a lot of fun.
Where could he be?
I don't know. But... maybe it's okay?
What do you
Lured
mean,
her
okay?
up here so
We
that he
have to
could
find
send
it
her
before it's
to
too late.
the crone.
You see? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this place looks. Oh, God.
What did I say was the #1 most important safety rule?
No matter what, stay out of the high tower.
You are the worst apprentice ever.
Jeez.
Do you want to tell her? Or should I? Don't listen to it, Elora. I'll send her into a...
You're no sorcerer.
into a realm where evil cannot touch her.
Impossible. There's no such place.
Help about!
It's a sleight of hand.
Willow didn't defeat Bavmorda. She was thwarted by her own carelessness.
Ooh.
How will you defeat us?
Same as last time.
Oh.
With my friends.
Yo. Oh, that was cool. I like that.
Willow, catch!
Kit in Sorsha's place there.
You can still save him.
I tried. I don't have.
You grew the eckleberry bush. I saw it in the woods. It was beautiful. So I'm gonna need you to get your shit together and use whatever it is you got to save Graydown. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it.
I don't know how.
Yes, you do. Just throw out the recipe.
Don't you dare!
What in the world?
Come on, Grayden. You can do this. And I'll catch you if you fall.
Oh! What the fuck? It was there the whole time, just playing tricks on them all. Ooh. Oh, great. Hey! What in the world? So what we saw in the painting, in the mural, interesting. That was a fun little episode though. Like the haunted house trickery of the castle, like trying to keep them separated, tried to play towards their insecurities or their vices in Boorman's case. Jade reliving the slaughter of her family. Is fighting the specter that took their life. Kit being plagued with her lineage, the not so great side of it, and learning that she's got the blood of the Six and all this running through her veins. And I like the intersplicing and the memories, the echoes within the castle of the original film to add context to what's going on here. Again, I do find my fault with the dialogue. That's like the only thing that kind of takes me out of it every now and then, is just how modern everybody kind of talks in a lot of ways. It just seems a little out of place. In the original film, I don't recall them ever having like contemporary kind of phraseology in any kind of way. So it's one thing that kind of kicks me out of it every now and then. But we're seeing Kit kind of come around with being faced with this possibility that she would have to execute Grayden, or somebody would have to, on top of her lineage, on top of seeing the berry bush in the previous episode. Like, she's being chipped down, and it was nice to finally see her hop over that hurdle and at least be the one to encourage Elora, even though she was being a little shithead in the beginning about the whole possum thing. But given the situation at hand, like, at least try, man. Like, it's just like, it was a little annoying, but it looks like we're finally hitting that hurdle and hitting that halfway point as far as our character arc goes. So we'll see where that goes. Other thing, I love Boorman, but like, his quips are becoming a little repetitive, and I need something more to happen with him by this point. I mean, Jade and Grayden right now, we've gotten quite a bit of growth with them on top of Elora and all that stuff. You know, we've got, you know, this in true Willow fashion, and I'm sure some people are probably going to like look back on this and be like, oh, look what they're doing to Willow. But like, Willow was kind of like this even before. He was vain, he was prideful, he was also not the most honest of people. He was a little bit brash and hard-headed in a lot of ways. And they're kind of carrying that through. Like, he may not be the best sorcerer. He may not be telling the truth. I think his heart's in the right place, that's for sure. But he's not really going about it the right way by trying to be more grand than he is, in a way, is kind of the way it's going. Because like they said, it was like he didn't defeat her with magic. He kind of tricked her into killing herself. I hope that doesn't put too much of a rift between Willow and Elora, because even if it's not exactly how things went or whatever, he's still helping. He's still trying. He's still the only person that has any kind of semblance of knowledge on what's going on here. However, like they said, like, you know, she's Elora Danan. She's this prophesized entity. And she was able to exorcise him without any of the ritual, or it was because the ritual was mostly already done at that point that she was able to finish it off. But she just kind of went up and literally sucked the infection out of him and expelled it through her own body back into the tower. It was nice seeing that tower layout again with the altar in the middle and all that. I do remember that, but there's a lot of other sections of the castle where I don't remember if we exactly explored at all in the movie. If they weren't like memorable scenes for me, but I do remember the whole thing in like the altar room in the tower. And then, of course, the stuff with Elora as a child, her mother, and then that little moment when Jade and Kit and Boorman burst through the door, and you see like the illusion, the specters of Willow's friends that arrived with them to help in the end, like echoed through them in present day. I like that little moment. That was a little poetic. I like that a lot. Again, production, I think they're solid. The set designs, the set work, the art direction of it looks great. The creature work and the costuming, especially for that night in Jade's vision, was rock solid. And, you know, Graydown seems to have some kind of dark past. I like seeing like his little echoes, little visions. While it was definitely this infection trying to like cast doubt in his soul, there's got to be some echoes of truth to it. So he's got this older brother who it appears that he either possesses some darkness in him innately, or somebody manipulated him into murdering his brother, who I guess was the actual next heir, but now that's just left to him because his brother's dead. And he had this infection or this illness or something that resulted in this massive scarring across his chest when he was young that they don't want him to talk about. And it's got to be, maybe he's been possessed before. Maybe they've tussled with the darkness in the past. Maybe that was why it infected him so quickly here. I don't know. I got a lot of questions about that. They're definitely raising some mystery around his character. I'm curious. This is the halfway point. We only have 4 other episodes, so I know people are griping about it. I know, you know, when you touch somebody's beloved IP or anything like that, or something they grew up with, and you add a little modern flavor to it. But yeah, I'm definitely having fun with it. I think people just naturally take things too seriously. I mean, Willow had this like campy, like whimsical, like fantastical fantasy element to it, and it was just fun. It was weird. It was bonkers. It was odd. It was just a solid good time, man, with a lot of fun fantasy elements. I just don't think this is as bad as a lot of people seem to be like touting it to be in any kind of way, shape, or form. You know, I've seen some comments on the videos that just are very, very like vehemently upset about this show and whatever. And I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, I get like because it's not like it's done anything to mess up the lore at all. It's playing within those bounds just fine. I just think that I think it's that, maybe it's that dialogue, it's that contemporary feel to it. It's probably Kit and Jade. Let's be real. Who knows? I don't know. But Jade's my favorite character. Jade and Graydown are my favorite 2 characters in here. I think both of them have kind of sailed over Boorman for me, because honestly, I'm starting to get a little bored with Boorman and his quips. Need him to like open up, get some layers to this character a little bit. It was fun early on, but I'm kind of like ready to move on with him. But guys, what did you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny, Share, Ryan, Karen, Philly, Vane, York, Scott, Margaret, Grace, Melito, Robert, Anguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, and Jake Cottrell. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, but that's it for this video, and I'll see you all next week with episode 5. Take care, everybody.